How wise are you? This may sound like a rhetorical question, but believe me, it's not. Pause this video, take a moment and ask yourself, am I wise? There are millions of people out there that assume or think that they are wise while in the actual sense they are not. A wise person doesn't allow any garbage in the soul. Just as the mouth is for feeding the system, same as the eyes and the ear, both are entrances into the soul of an individual. What you are watching and what you are hearing is 98% of shaping what you think, and that's the determining factor to what you eventually become in life. A wise person will always filter what enters the heart through the soul. If you can't control what you think, you can't control what you do. Keep vigilant of your heart, that's where life starts. How fast are you to speak? A wise individual thinks deep before uttering a word. It is said that words are like egg, when broken it cannot be backed back into its shell. Once a damage is made with the words of the mouth, it cannot be retrieved no matter the level of remorse and apologies. Don't talk out with both sides of the mouth, avoid careless banter, white lies, and gossip. How fast you make decision. It's not all the time that you have to make a swift decision. Some situation requires proper analysis before making decision on them. A wise person can't just say yes to an invitation to hang out from friends. Such an individual will first of all check how convenient that hangout will be and what extra will that eat into my budget for the month, despite the fact it been ages we last saw. Note and understand that small, almost undetectable decision making is what rob you of the majority of your life. It is common knowledge that the secret to successful life is daily routine through proper planning, but the fact is that common knowledge is not common. Wise people understand that their energy each day is limited. That's why they program themselves overtime to wake up to a planned day from a planned week derived from a planned month. Some are even from a planned year which was derived from a stipulated goal that has been slimlined into little objectives. Don't be counted among those that live each day at a time, aimlessly and without focus or purpose. Show me an individual that plan and manages the time properly, and I show you a great individual in few years to come. A wise man leaves an inheritance for his grandchildren. We live in a society where people spend their lifetime paying back loan. If you've ever seen any of Dave Ramsey's show, you'll understand what I'm talking about. Most parents tend to die with unpaid loan, while some are banking on their children to help them with their debt. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying one shouldn't help their parent. I'm talking about a wise man that didn't just leave inheritance for children but also for his grandchildren. You can only live an inheritance for your offspring if you take a deliberate act on your finances, by avoiding what you can't afford. A wise man can afford an item if he can buy an item twice without inconveniencing another sector that needed to be financed effortlessly. Are you indebted, or are you a wise man? A wise man sits back and observe. It's not everything that needs a reaction. It's only a fool that react to every bit of provocation. Anger lies in the belly of a fool. Unless you spend all time alone, people will trigger you. What triggers you manipulates you easily. It's not every action that needs reaction. Some are traps aimed at bringing you down. What is your circle made up of? The wise man knows the importance of relationship and never miss an opportunity to relate with the right people. A madman also has his own day. This is an African proverb that explains the importance of every individual. No matter how bad an individual can be, such an individual has his usefulness. A wise man don't just associate with anyone but associate with the right people, learn from them and also add value to them. Wise people never stop giving. They give so often no matter how little they have with them. It is more blessed to give than to receive, for the hand of the giver is always above while that of the receiver is below. Give away your life, you'll find life given back, but not merely given back, giving back with bonus and blessing. Giving, not getting, is the way. Generosity begets generosity. Through giving the hand is open, which in turn makes room for more to enter the hand. An adult elephant can consume up to 300 pounds of food in a single day and give back a daily quantity of over 220 pounds of manure. That's more than 70% of what they get from Mother Nature, which will in turn preserve the ecosystem for them. We make life through giving. The wise don't see trying times as an avenue to brood and mourn, rather they see such phase as a great avenue for learning and self-reflection. In the same vein, they don't just see victory as moments for celebration. Rather, they ponder on factors that makes the victory successful and quickly move on to achieving another success. These are some of the attributes of a wise person. I'm sure you can properly answer the question, how wise are you?